Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You guys my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back, y'all. I am back doing the review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 3, Episode 1. Yeah, yes, it's one of my favorite shows. It's back, y'all. And y'all know I have been doing Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews. So join my playlist. It will be put on the end of this video of the playlist of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So y'all want to catch up on my reviews and catch up on what's going on, y'all do that, all right? And also follow my Instagram because sometimes I may talk about some of the shows. Because I think I did some episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville on my Instagram channel. So check out my Instagram right here in the ticker below, Mr. Grown, y'all. And also check out my freaking Twitter, Mizzle_grown. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also share my videos. When you subscribe, hit that all notification bells and put all so you'll be notified for all my videos. I do weekly lives on Sunday. Sometimes I may not do catch up on Sunday. It will be catch up on Monday. But I usually do weekly lives. It's about reality TV shows, or sometimes I do social topics and social constructs with pose a question and we have a debate. I like that. So catch that on Sundays at 4:00 p.m. Eastern. It's Mizzle Talks. That's more of my reality shows kind of lives. And then my Mr. Social Corner is more of the social topics and social debates lives. All right. And I do other videos too. So you catch my Catfish, BET Encore, Love at the Lockup, Put a Ring on It. A lot of shows I've been doing. Potomac, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. A lot of shows I do either on YouTube or on my Instagram. So follow, because sometimes my Instagram I do watch along and talk. So we can watch the episode together. We can talk about the episode and have a good time. All right. So let's jump right into Love and Marriage Huntsville and get into it. I need to first say that, y'all, the intro and the confessional looks, I said, y'all upgraded. Y'all better go ahead and do that. I said they usually don't really have an intro. They usually have the intro, but it's very quickly. This time they had like an animated intro. They all introduced themselves one by one, and then they come together, and they had the Love and Marriage Huntsville like logo. I said, all right, go ahead, intro. I love it. All right, I was loving that. I said, all right, that was cute. All right. So let's start right into it. So Scott Manor, you know that the Scotts is trying to build this little manor and trying to build like acres and homes and stuff like that for them to live in. And last season Kimmy said, I'm not with this. I don't want to move over there. I don't want to be close to y'all. No, it's already bad enough that like we here and we family, but to be even closer and you have means the opportunity to get to my house all the time. No, I want to be keep the distance and we cool. And I feel Kimmy because y'all is aggravated as hell. Aggravated. And I said, no, I want to be moved now nowhere near y'all. So Kimmy is not really, she's still not on board of moving into the Scott Manor after they build everything up. Because, Marcel is part of the project. Maurice is part of it too, everything. And he tried to convince Kimmy, and Kimmy's not happening. She said no, everything. So then they talk more about that they just get the things together and get it done. Because, happy wife and happy life. And teacher want this to go on real quickly. But he said we could do it real quickly, but at the same time, you can't be changing too many plans. Because we can't change too many plans, then things will not start on time. And if things don't start on time, then she will not be happy. We can't, because we keep changing too many plans. So for order us to start on time, then we don't need to tell her these many plans that we might not be changing. All right, so let's jump right into it. All right, go ahead, Marcel. You better do your businesses. All right, so Marcel saying that Martell and Tisha, his wife, it's kind of similar. Oh, I forgot, y'all. I have a picture of these people, and I'm going to talk it. I said, know the picture, y'all. Here we go. So y'all can see me, all right? So I know it's kind of small, but the top left, you see that's Marcel right here. This is Marcel. And then we got Destiny right here. And then we have Martell. Now, below Marcel and his wife, Tisha, with the white, below Destiny is Melanie, Melanie Hope, one of the 1/3 of the couples that was started the show, but they divorced now. And her husband was Martell. They divorced. So Melanie is who's below Destiny in the middle, the center, and Martell, the top right, are divorced. Below Martell is Kimmy. Kimmy is part of the 1/3 group that was started the show. And then below Tisha is this new guy right here. I ain't get his name, but he's one of the new couples. But we got the girl name is Tiffany, but I forgot I ain't get his name. So when we get his name, y'all will know his name. And then the below right corner is Maurice. That's Kimmy, who's in next to Melanie, right there. Melanie's the center. Next to Melanie is Kimmy, and below Kimmy is Maurice. That's Maurice and Kimmy are husband and wives and everything. So I like, and then I'll put a picture of Miss Wanda here. You know, that's Tisha's mom because she's always in the drama. So when I talk about Miss Wanda, y'all know what she look like, okay? And the other support cast, if I do a live or something on this show, I'll probably put more pictures. But these are the main people that may be talked about the most and everything. So I'll put a picture up so you have reference of who I'm talking about. All right, so Marcel said that Martel and Tisha are kind of similar because they always respond to things. They always respond. They know how to shut up sometimes, and it's too quick to respond and don't think about their actions. That's what it is. So I said, okay. So Melody said, listen, since I'm separated, I am fine. I'm good and everything. I'm trying to get my life on track. So since I'm single, I am not ready to mingle. Oh, that's a tagline. Since I'm single, I'm not ready to mingle. Boop. All right, so she's not ready to mingle because she want to get herself together. I don't know, yes, she's been with Martel for a long time. So I will understand why she wants to not mingle right now. She might date and everything, but at the same time, let's take a breather. Take a break. Be on yourself. Grow yourself. Learn what you like, what you don't like. Definitely what you do not like. But also grow for yourself, and then you be better for the next person. Because right now, she said her patience is very thin. So right now, she needs to build up her patience back up again because you can't get on another relationship with someone else when your patience is so thin. You go take a time bomb. Every little thing they do, it will tick you off. And right now, she's kind of in a vulnerable state that she just getting over her relationship with Martel. It's a couple of months after they officially got divorced. So it's like it's been in her own life. But the only thing is that she still had to see him because he's the father of 4 of her children. So it's like, you can't just not escape this guy, but he's something. All right, so they's doing all that stuff, and Destiny said that her and Kimmy made up. No, they had a brunch together because they say, listen, we cool. Like, we had a dinner together. We all stuff like that. Before, it wasn't happening because Kimmy didn't really say nothing bad about him. She said, I don't know who LeBaric is. All I know about, he made good chicken. Now, it wasn't bad. She said she just already know the guy, but she heard he made good chicken. But Destiny had a problem with that. So she keep trying to check Kimmy. And Kimmy said, listen, why are you so bad? At the end of the day, I didn't sit talk bad about it. I just say I don't really know him. Ain't make good chicken. Like, it's not really a big deal. But Destiny kept bringing it up. She kept being upset about that. So her Kimmy got on a rocky start. But I said, if y'all sit down, and they say, y'all all kind of similar if y'all really sit down and talk to each other. And they are similarities. And she said, yes, it is true, a lot of stuff. So they cool. But she was saying that how Kimmy was asking her a little bit of something about LeBaric. Because there's a woman going around, everybody keep talking about it, and Kimmy will say, listen, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Because everybody keep talking about it. Like, I'm going to talk to you. Are you okay? What's going on? Is this something going on, viewing? She said, it's good as could be. It's good as could be. And then on the same breath, she told Melanie that she is officially divorced for LeBaric. And Melanie said, girl. And she was like that. She was like, so Destiny said, wow, the silence is loud right now. Yeah, the silence is real loud. Because Melanie had that face. She said, girl, like that little look like he said, girl, really? Really? Girl, really? And that's how it was. Like, and I think Melanie was shocked because, like, listen, why you didn't tell me? Like, it's like, at the end of the day, why you didn't tell me? Because I could have been there for you, been there for me, and now you going through this. I could have been there for you. But she said you were so busy, you was going through a lot of things, you was too much stress. And kind of like she didn't want to put a burden on Melanie when she's already going through something right now. And now she's going through the same breath as Melanie in the same lines of being divorced because Destiny and LeBaric hasn't been together for a long time. They were together, but they just got married for a year. And then they just broke up. And you know, we never saw LeBaric. They call him LB this episode. I said, yeah, you want to say his name now? They call him LB. he hasn't been on filming last season. And recently, I think on an Empress video, an Empress show on YouTube, I follow her things because sometimes she get tea of stuff like that I haven't been following, and I watch her channel to get the tea. So LaBeouf put a statement that getting divorced. I said I'm not surprised because it's like we really see them together like that. And last season she said a lot of her LaBeouf had to be on eye to eye. And a lot of things like she didn't take his last name because she wanted to remind of the last legacy of her family who passed away, which I understand. And then a lot of other things that they couldn't get along with. So, and he said he officially filed divorce for her. And I thought he was filing, but in this episode she said it's already filed and we ready to divorce. Now she said when she signed the papers, she was happy. Thank you. And I'm good along. She said it was sunshine. So I guess it was like she was waiting her out. And she got that out because she has been unhappy. And maybe because she hasn't been that much long time with him. I think they just got married. So they've been together for a while, but they just got married. The marriage hasn't been long. I guess she didn't feel too upset about that. Compared to Melanie, when she signed, it was mainly sadness to it. Because she has been with this guy for a long time. She built a legacy with him. There was a brand, the Holtz. And he just messed it all up. So that's just that she was happy. So I said, oh, hey, I know that's right, girl. Just move on. But she said, why she didn't tell me? Like, I could have been there for it. She said she wanted time for herself to process things on her own. And I feel that because some people are like that. At times when I was like, you know what? I do need to think things on my own and process things or whatever. But at the same time, I do like to have people I could call up and talk to and vent things out. I would love to have people like that too. I could just call and say, listen, I want to vent things. I want to talk about things, talk it through. Sometimes I may say, oh, everything's all right. But sometimes like, I may not be all right. And I just want to call someone else to just do that. So I do understand that. And I do understand Destiny when she wanted to process things. Because sometimes when it's something like this, it's too big, like a divorce. You want to take time a little alone and not be around your friends because you don't want them to talk you out of it. Or say, oh my God, y'all can work it out. You don't want to hear that. You just want to know that they can be there and just support you no matter what you do. And now Melly's good space. She said, you know what? I'm going to be there for you. I always got your back. She said, oh, thank you, boo. And I said, all right, they hook it out. I said, yes, that's good, sisterhood. So it was like, she really had people close like that. And she called Melody her sister. And it is. And she understands that. So let me see. So Kimmy prepared Marcel because Marcel was in that office he was at that him and Kimmy built together. It was an office, and his daughter, I think Mia, right? His daughter Mia or Maya, she called him and said, "Listen, Daddy, can I get a bag of chips?" He said, "What potato chips?" She want potato chips, but he said, "What kind of potato chips you want?" And she was saying something, but she couldn't even describe the name on the thing or stuff like that. He said, you know what? You can look it up. Look it up because so many brands out there. She said, can I search it up? He said, yeah, search it up and let me know. And she said, all right, I got it. I'm going to search it up. Click. I know that baby was ready for that potato chip. She going to find that potato chip. She was like, potato chips, let's go. Good, I got to send it to my father. I got to send it to my father. I got to send it to her daddy. And that's it. So while Tisha is going to school and everything, and she is preparing. Well, she almost finished her second master's. I said, second master's? I graduated with my master's in education, science and education. Now, I didn't go to the path of working in the school system, and now today, I don't think I want to do work in the school anymore. I mean, but at that time, I had that, but I do have a degree if I fall back on if I need it in the future. But I'm happy with my career I have now, and my job that I have now. I love it. It pays well, good benefits, good union. I love it. It's great. So while Tisha's in school and everything, he want to plan a surprise party. Meanwhile, during that time, Kimmy came in because we found out that while Tisha's away, she's in school, she hasn't been time preparing his meals. Kimmy has been preparing his meals, and Kimmy does have a little bit of background of cooking and catering. So she was okay. So she told him all this laid out. She said, this is 3 days. Pay this 3 days. Here, I'll lay it out. And after the 3 days, then I do another rotation. And that's how it is. It's healthy meals, so he won't be too big because, quarantine and, Panorama, people was eating up the store because I know I was part of it. Even though I was working every day, I was still eating a lot when I was coming home, too. That's what it is. The only thing is that I was in lockdown. I had to still work because I was an essential worker. But at the end of the day, it was like, right? But, hey, you still have to eat. That's all you had was freaking food to keep buying and eating up, right? So preparing the meals. So he asked her, can you help me plan Tisha's party? She said, plan it? You want to plan it for you? No. I said, ready? I know that Kimmy. Kimmy said, no. I'm not doing that because, at the end of the day, and I do feel Kimmy. I said, at the end of the day, y'all people with family was bashing Kimmy. Y'all bashing Kimmy. Y'all was bashing me. Y'all know Kimmy's the one who's next to Melanie. The second row is Tisha on the all white, Melanie in the center, Kimmy in the last. And she was like, y'all bash me. Y'all talk about me. Y'all really had my back. But now y'all want me to help? Hell to the miller effing no. I was all right. But she said, oh, y'all bash her. She said, no. And he was making jokes. Marcel like to make jokes to get what he wants sometimes. And this instance that Kimmy clocked that, and she said, yes, he's doing that. Because he purposely go to plan, because you get Miss Wanda. Yep, right here, Miss Wanda. Get Miss Wanda to plan it. She know how to cook. She good. She said, but I don't like her cooking sometimes because she cook with margarine. I said, oh, what you trying to play margarine for? Play margarine. Margarine will get you and slap it all in your freaking face when you're in bed. Margarine, get out the refrigerator. He said, I heard you talking about me. Bloop, and he be all buttery. All right. And buttery oil. She said, why you so butter oil? Because margarine jumped his behind when he was sleeping. Sure, margarine ain't playing. You play a margarine, and margarine gonna get you. And margarine. Margarine. I know everybody's like, what the hell are you making a joke about margarine? You could jump in him. Yes, margarine ain't playing that. So he said, because he doesn't know she's gonna be out of town. He said, how you know that? Because she purposely playing the freaking event when she's out of town. Because he don't like his Miss Wanda. He expects Miss Wanda because that's Tisha's mother. But he don't really like her. He really don't. Every time they get together, he don't like Miss Wanda around at all. But he tolerate her because of his wife. But at the end of the day, remember when she first came up, where your ring, Marcel? Where your red ring, Marcel? What your red ring? You don't got your red ring. That's not ain't right, Marcel. And everything. And ever since then, he still don't be on his red ring. I still feel the same way too. Even though Miss Wanda's extra. But I said, where is your red ring? Like, come on. Don't wear the shit. All right. So she was like, well, I will help you. Kimmy said, you know what? I will help you, but I'm not doing everything. I'm going to help with the cooking, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So when the midst of it, the daughter of Maya, she said, Daddy, I found it. I said, your picture. She said, the freaking picture. I said, you better do it, girl. She said, a bag of chips looked like it was a Lay's potato chips. It was blurred out, but looked like it was Lay's potato chips. And I like the plain kind. I like Lay's plain kind chips. One of my favorite chips is the plain chips, plain potato chips. That's like the flavor and stuff like that. But it can't go wrong with the plainness. All right. So she said that. And he said, love you, bye. She said, bye, come on. Click it off. And he said, oh, this is what a woman do for a man. She said, you a picture. She didn't say the name of the damn chips. She said, here go the pictures. Don't get it wrong. When you go to the store and try to get me a chips, send the right one because I send you a pictorial design. Okay? So meanwhile, Wanda was talking to her cousin Kiki and about her graduation. Like she said she knew about the surprise party. She gonna act like she didn't know. So she knows that Marcel is planning a surprise party that she should not supposed to know, but she already know. I said, who the hell told you? Who the hell told you? Unless Marcel can keep a secret or he's too sloppy with his freaking planning around and you have to know or stuff. So that's that. But she said she in a phase in her life that she don't want no drama. She want to move on. And she said she over it with Kimmy and everything. And I said, girl, like, you so fully pressed to say you was over it. Okay, whatever. And she don't want to be held on anger. She wanted to release the anger, all that stuff. I said, okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay, girl. All right, next. So Martell, right?
Hi, how can I help?
Girl, hold up, y'all. Oh, hold up. Hold up. So Martell, y'all. Wait, hold up, y'all. So, sorry, y'all. It's recorded, but I had to do it. So Martell went to see Destiny, right? He said, "Oh, I got this to see Destiny and stuff." He came with a box into the store. She said, "Okay, what's going on?" So they sit chit chatting, and then after a while, they mentioned he mentioned about your kids, and he said, "Oh yeah, Milani is her first day of school and stuff like that." You remember that picture? It was on social media that Melody went off on Martell because at the end of the day, he did show a picture of him taking Milani to the first day of school. But then under the picture, he mentioned, 4 down, 1 to go. We already know that 1 to go is the side baby he had with his side piece. Oh my gosh. Dang. Oh my gosh. I forgot her name, but it doesn't matter. The side piece or stuff. So she, damn, what's her name? Yeah, Arion. I had to get her name. It had to get in my Arion. Like, yes, the side baby. He got a boy with her and everything. And she mentioned that, and Melody was off. She said, "How dare you?" Everything, because it's kind of fresh in the wound. I don't understand, because it's part that she had to accept the baby and know it's a reality, and then mention that on a picture. Like, why you can't mention another picture? Why you can't have a picture which is holding your boy? Talk about the day. Why you had to mention that son or your side piece son? Well, everybody know that's not Melody's son with your first day of school picture with your daughter. That's messed up. I feel the type of way. Even though, yes, y'all divorced and it's your post, you can post how you want to post. So we can't knock you for posting what you want to post. But at the same time, it does sound insensitive and lack of empathy towards your ex-wife who you just divorced, who you've been together for a long time, to even mention another child in your picture with your daughter. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. I do feel the type of way about that. But at the same time, it's his post, so we can't knock that his post. But at the same time, why you gotta be so insensitive? Like, you didn't understand that it was so crazy. What about it was the roles reversed? You would have had a whole ass problem with that. Okay? So it's my post. I'm daddy. I can say whatever. She said, "Okay, yeah, you can say it." I didn't say you can't, but it's just a lack of empathy in your part. So they move on, moving forward, and they all stuff. Shout out to Misha. And he was taking out products. So he said, soon to be, I'm gonna be having 20%. Because he said, "Oh, I have 20% of his products." She said, "Okay." And he was soon to hope. She said, "What do you mean soon to hope?" He said, "I didn't sign a paper yet, so but it's gonna happen." She said, "Oh, you try to push your products and you not co-part owner of these products? What's up with this? No, you got no documentation. I don't work like this. I don't work like this. You gotta have things in place if I'm gonna be helping you or stuff like that. You're gonna be promoting your products, because we don't do things like that." He said, "I can promote black businesses." Yeah, you can promote black businesses, but at the same time, if you say you're gonna be part of it, you working for free. And you gotta have contract. Sign that contract and everything, because you don't be doing stuff like that without a contract signed and you promoting people's products. You're not getting paid for it. So why are you gonna try to put something in somebody's store and you're not getting paid for it because you hope that you will pay for it because you didn't sign it because you want to be still clear mind for the divorce when you've been divorced already for 3 or 4 months? Yes, it's still kind of fresh, but at the same time, Melody is doing her. You need to do you. You want to get your business in place. So now Destiny's saying, "You know what? I know why Melody was doing most of the brains part in the businesses, because she had the smarts to handle these things. Now you're on your own, Figure Martell. You don't even know what to do. You don't know what to do, right?" So that's that. And I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then also like that, Destiny has opinions and stuff. And he said, "You know what? That's where you're behind is divorce. Because y'all had the mouth. And that's what divorce Melody, because y'all have mouths." I said, "No, you divorced Melody because you said that she wasn't giving you was giving your head. So that's where you divorce Melody. Don't try to play it off that you divorced Melody because she has a mouth. So it's like that. Destiny got a mouth. I said, wow, why you say that to her? Wow. I said, you Destiny is good because she was calm. Cause I would say you, and then she said at the end, she said, you keep it up. You keep it up because you would have to stutter in your freaking forehead if you keep playing with me. I said, I know that's right. And everything. I said, why you gonna say that? Because the mouth. He said, oh, men need to be men and women need to be women. I said, so what is your definition of woman need to be a woman? They need to be shut up. They gotta be quiet. They can't speak. They gotta be docile. What is it? What is it? And men could be men. In what way? What is your definition of a man? Because at the end of the day, you being a man ain't doing that just because you said you was coming on, you were taking care of the things like that. You still had a whole freaking relationship outside your marriage and had a side baby. A whole relationship. Now it wasn't just a hit and one night stand. It was a whole relationship while you were married. Still legally married. Y'all was not separated. Y'all was still married. So miss me with that, this, that. And oh, if they don't get it together and women can't be women, they will be alone. I said, then you be alone too. Get out of here. All right, so Melanie is on a video conference and she was talking to her team about ACBU's university, because I did mention that Melanie said that she does tutor or she teaches upcoming entrepreneurs to the business about finance and business things and real estate development. She said she does that. And she wanted to hire paid interns to be part of the project. So like that, I said, that's great. And she said, so one of the persons said, do tours. While you do tours, you could be able to do something like track this and this and that and all that stuff like that and have an event on some of the tours and all that craziness. She said, I like that. So meanwhile, while the other person was talking, she had to knock on the door. Chris, who was Chris is person who I guess who's a developer or founder or something like that, who is a broker of the real estate thing, and he is helping the developers of the For the Sake of Acres, right? And you know that kind of be pushed on hold because it's divorce and the marriage, and it was going to divorce, so they pushed on hold. But now it's going through. So he asked Melanie, will you want to willing to build some customizable homes at this For the Sake of Acres? You know that 47 acres is something that the combat group, all the freaking 3 couples supposed to do in the beginning when we first started the first season. That make us fall in love with the show, right? But it didn't work out well. So she said, okay. She think about it. She said, but have you talked to Montel about this? Because, I don't want any more drama. Because, he was still part of this thing, right? And I don't want this drama with this boy. So can you talk to him about this before you blindside him about this? And then he got to come to me and not have any more drama. It's already enough. He's a bad enough Mitch out of here. And now I got to deal with him on top of this. So tell him. She said, I think about it, but let me know, okay? And he said, all right, I'll let him know. I will tell him, okay? So that's that. So here go the graduation party. And this it was the last scene of the show. Graduation party. And everybody was trying to get on Kimmy. First, Tisha's brother came. And he said, oh, so how's you, Tisha? She said, oh, we okay. And my thing, Tisha got this space issue with me right now and stuff like that and all that stuff. But I don't have no issue with Tisha like that. But we have some differences right now. All that stuff. So then her figure, she said sometimes, he said, you know what, my sister sometimes could be sensitive. Not sometimes, she is sensitive. And even Miss Wanda at times, she's sensitive too. So you know how they are and everything. I said, yada, yada, yada. And then the Kiki, the cousin, that's the one who was talking to Tisha while they was in the store, came in. She said, you know what? I think you should have had Tisha's back. That's an issue they had in the beginning. She said, so what is the situation you talking about? Or the reunion? I said, oh no. We had a reunion 2 years ago. That was season 1. We in season 3. Keep up with the time, boo-boo. Keep up with the times. Like, this is 2 seasons ago. Like, what's going on? So 2 years ago, we said the reunion. How it was the question asked, were you and Tisha was talking about Melanie? Tisha said no, but Kimmy said, yeah, we were talking about her. We all was talking. We were talking about her. And so they said, you could have had her back because it was contradictory. She was like, ooh, she could say that. I said, so what do you want her to say? And she said, sometimes you could be quiet. No, why could be quiet? No. But she said, I do agree with you. You was honest. You was honest and everything. But I was like, But why Kimmy had to have Tisha's back, and Tisha just couldn't say yes. And I would agree with Kimmy when she said that. I would say yes. Good answer, Kimmy. Because I say, how is it that Kimmy should have been and said no along with Tisha? What Tisha could have just easily say yes. We talk about Melody. When Melody was surprised, Melody she wasn't upset. It was like, yeah, I'm talking about it. Talking about us. So this is what it is. Melody's still cool with Kimmy, and she's just getting in good terms with Tisha because she came to the graduation party. Come also asked her, and he then came. Well, she then came with the children. All that stuff. But I would say yes. I would say really all this thing to buy back Tisha, but Tisha can't back nobody else. So I was saying, girl, but I like what Kimmy checked though. Because she said she could have just easily said yes. Why she had to say no? Why she said no? All right. So then the family confronted Marceau about the opposite side of the tracks comment. Y'all know, y'all follow my review. I didn't like that comment that he made either, because we all know exactly what he meant by that comment. You didn't meant that comment in a good way. You meant that comment to dig at Tisha how she grew up, like you was better than her. So we all took that comment. You didn't know it, but he flipped that so quick with the family. He was on quick on his toes, and the family just dropped it there. And it's like, oh no, you could, you know, you had enough feelings on some of the thing, but he was like, the minions, Wanda's minions. I didn't want the minions, not the Wanda's minions, but. He knew what he was saying. I said to Marceau, I cannot get down with you like that. And I don't really like Marceau like that. I don't really like him like that. He could be funny. And he does have some good qualities in some way when he checked and he says some good things. So he'll say, Dad, you got to make me want to like you. You make me want to try with you and make me want to agree with you. Because last season, he would drop a lot of gems towards Tisha and tell her how she can handle that. And I said, all right, Marceau, you better say it. But yeah, we all know when he met with the opposite side of the track. He tried to do a dig at Tisha, all right? Lastly, Tisha talked to freaking Kimmy. And Kimmy brought inside and said, what's going on? It was like, long story short, Tisha wants people to follow her because she's kind of spoiled. Kimmy sums it up. We kind of probably create this girl right here. We try to create this spoiled girl who is entitled to want everybody to follow her. Because she said, you got to have my back. You can say, I love me all the time, but your actions and you haven't been around, you don't call me, you don't check up on me, or something like that. I said, that's what you could do too. But she said, you pushed away because you don't feel like she's doing that for you. And I said, and that's how I wouldn't want. She said, you probably want me to do something with how you want me to be. She said, that's exactly what, because I know you was closest to me than anybody else. And we should have had that. And I don't have that. And I had no sister because I was calling you my sister. And I was like, oh my God. So Kimmy said, listen, when I had a situation with Kiowa, y'all know the first season Kiowa was insinuating that Kimmy and Maurice was seeing each other while she was married at Kiowa. Because we all was like, why Kiowa was so freaking bitter and pissed off and all that stuff like that. And we all were getting on Kiowa. Now everybody was saying, so what Kiowa was calling Kimmy a trick, a homewrecker, nobody held her back. And it was right. Nobody really said it in defense of Kimmy. So the fact that you want her to freaking have your back so much, but you can't have her back when Kylie was insinuating that she was a trick and that she kind of messed up their Maury's marriage with Kiowa, and she was part of the problem. She was a homewrecker. That's messed up, but nobody had her back. So you got to give what you want to receive, right? So if you want that support and loyalty, you gotta get that support and loyalty. Nobody was there for Kimmy when she was getting her name dragged in the mud, her reputation dragged in the mud that she was a homewrecker. Nobody was there for her, so she defended herself. Nobody was defending her, right? So because people were thinking it was kind of slight true, but Maury said, and no, we were seeing each other way after I was with Kiowa and we separated, we gone for each other. So that's it. And so like Kimmy was saying, then she started crying. I was looking at Tisha crying. I was like, child, get out of here. Get out of here, y'all. But this was a first good episode. It was a good episode, y'all. You know how excited I am to talk about this. You know, it come lively. So catch premiere tomorrow, y'all, because I will premiere this up. And chat with me with this episode. Put the comment down section. Put your comments down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this episode. But I'll talk to y'all later, right? Peace out. Oh, stay tuned for my family and fiance because I'm about to do that next. So stay tuned to that because I will premiere that tomorrow as well. So it will be back-to-back premieres of Love and Marriage Huntsville and Family Fiance. Peace.